Should have it at the bottom of your menu bar.
Okay, I already did that. And I accepted an invitation to
Oh,
play.
there we go. Now you're coming in.
Now, get out of that.
Yeah, now you can just go back to the game by clicking on it at the bottom. Hey!
Hey! Oh, good grief.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
look behind you.
A boat?
Keep going.
And a helicopter and a van.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, huh?
Yeah.
I think that's the boat we just washed.
Yeah, it looks like it. What's the name of it?
A pelican.
Yeah, that's the one we just watched.
What is this? It's a garden gnome king.
Huh. Okay.
Pick up. Oh, I knocked him down. Let's set him over there.
Look
Wow.
around the outside.
Yeah, same here.
Well,
And
at least we got that.
this place is huge.
Gargoyle. Down the back. And the volcano's erupting.
Oh, dang. That looks cool.
It does. So, inside or out?
I'll start with the outside.
All right, I'll go to the inside then.
I'll climb up to the top and work my way down. It's not so steep that you can't just climb up it manually. Oh, that one. Hmm. Thing's got some weird shapes on it.
Hi, Two Talon.
Hey, Two Talon, I did get Titanfall installed. So I have a game developer who was like, "Hey, can you cover my game?" And I was all like, "Well, it looks cool, and I don't know what else to play for September, so yeah, sure." I'm waiting to hear back from him and see what he wants. But depending on that, I may start Titanfall soon, or I may do that other one first and Titanfall after. But I'll try to let you know as soon as I know. That way you can you can try to like plan around making sure you're here for it. As if you're like You're rarely not here anyway, but still. If you're like, I'm going out of town on this day, I can be like, all right, I'll put it off for like 2 more days. I'm surprised how short it is. It's only like, I looked it up online and they were like 8 hours for an average playthrough, or 12 hours for like most things, or 15 hours if you're a completionist. And I was all like, that's it? That's short. What's that like?
Sounds like it would be kind of like Subnautica.
That's the first thing that popped into my mind too.
It's like the outside's going pretty fast, Matt.
I'm only on the top.
Oh,
I'm at the very, very tippity top of this thing.
okay.
Oh, the outside's going real slow. But it's fun.
Well, the inside's going even slower, I'm sure. Because I'm not quick at this.
Don't forget you can change the tip of your sprayer to help.
Yeah.
I forgot about that at first.
Is this the only one left, Matt?
I have no idea. It's the only one
Oh.
listed.
Okay.
So this could be the last one, but unfortunately, there's not really an easy way to tell. The last 2 or 3 missions have always been like, there's only one left, and then when we beat it, another one opens.
Yeah, that's true.
I do know they plan to add more stuff though. Like they've said they're not done yet. Like they're done with the base game. Want to add more maps.
Well, that's good.
I think the last one we did was the alien spaceship, right?
Yeah. Well, technically, but didn't we do the Mars rover after that?
Okay, yeah, you're right. But the last story mission we did was the alien
Yeah.
spaceship.
Yeah.
Right. It looks like the very tippity top is good.
Good.
Oh, okay, so it's kind of like, is it underwater based off of the name? Because it sounds like it's kind of like a much easier Subnautica. Like there's like a no combat Subnautica kind of thing. Oh wait, I also have a neck. I have an extension.
There's a statue of Neptune in here.
Awesome.
Or I guess it's Neptune. He has a trident.
It would make sense. Neptune or some equivalent analog.
Yeah.
No, not like Subnautica. So it's not underwater. It is no combat. So is it kind of like a treasure hunter kind of thing? Go around finding things and unlocking. To me, it sounds like a Metroidvania, like the way you're describing it.
Is it sci-fi?
Try not to spoil it too much.
Well, I guess we should stop asking questions, huh?
It is. And you can tell me if you like. Well, I don't want you to tell me what the story is or anything like that. But, like, knowing the genre would help. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here going, I don't know if it sounds interesting. You go around finding and unlocking stuff, so it's like, am I a bank robber?
Is it Western?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Is it a Western?
Is it a Western?
I feel like we're playing 20 questions here.
I appreciate you not trying to spoil stuff, but I think you're giving too little information now. Okay. That's way far down. Come back up here. You know, I think the smartest decision this company ever made, adding the button to just turn your sprayer on and leave it on.
Yeah.
When I was
What is
playing,
it that,
go ahead.
excuse me, what is it that turns the nozzle?
R.
R. Okay. Thank you.
Like I remember playing this in beta, where you had to hold the left mouse button down the whole time.
Oh gosh.
I was like, oh man, at the end of one job, like your whole hand hurt.
Yeah.
I was all like, man, there needs to be an always on button so I can just move the mouse. And luckily, within like one or two patches, they put that in. I'm sure a lot of people were complaining about that.
Yeah.
I was like, God, this game is so much fun, but I can't play it because it hurts.
Yeah, that seems like it would have been an easy patch.
I'm sure it was. Like set sprayer status to on, then you just press the button and it works.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's 3 out of 4 top pizzas. I don't want to say sides because it's not the side. Then of course I keep accidentally hitting right click and turning it on.
My problem is I keep hitting my scroll button and changing the nozzle.
Oh my god, you could do that? Oh, dude. Thank you
You
for
didn't
telling.
know that?
No! I've been hitting E every time.
No, the scroll button does it.
I'm like, I hit E to like change the nozzle length and stuff. For some reason I hadn't been doing that for the nozzle tip scroll wheel. Oh man, that's so nice. Thank you.
I thought you were being sarcastic.
No, I literally didn't know that. I would hit E and then go and change the sprayer nozzle every time. Oh, thank you. That's weird. I almost always check what scroll wheel does in games because it's usually something really important. For some reason, I just didn't do it. Oh, that's so much easier. Oh. You hate dumb people? I'm sorry.
The wrong place.
I'll try to do better. Oh, okay. Well, I've got maybe the top 15%.
Yeah, this isn't going much faster.
I
Although I think I've just about got the central statue done. I'm gonna have to climb up on it though.
Let me come in there and take a look. Oh, dang. Look at that. Man, that's looking nice. How do you get up to the second floor?
I don't know, maybe there's a ladder somewhere?
Wait a second. I think I'm dumb. Oh, yeah, I'm dumb.
How so?
Hey, Mom.
Where are you? Oh, okay, gotcha. How'd you do that?
There's entrances on the outside of the pyramid.
Oh, okay.
You go to the outside, climb halfway up the wall, and then the thing.
Well, while you're up there, clean some of that statue, would you?
Hey, statue cleaned. Okay, so everything from up here, everything you'd need to come up here to get to the statue should be clean. I think just
Okay.
it's a little, but my boss's ex-son-in-law came to get my work van and trailer to get his AC out of it, and the dumbass cut the lock instead of calling me. So now I have systems sitting in the trailer with no lock.
Oh, wonderful.
So the truck was at your place, and he came over to your place to get the system out of the truck. And rather than going up to your house and knocking on the door and being like, "Hey man, can you let me in the truck so I can get my thing out?" He just cut the lock off the truck.
Seems like a dumb move. Either that or a malicious move.
Yeah, maybe he was all like, "Lol, I'm gonna get this guy in trouble because he's an idiot." Now you gotta call your boss and be like, "Your son-in-law cut the shit off my truck." Idiot. He drove the van and the trailer to his place. What, he drove the van and the trailer to his place, cut the lock off there, and then returned the van and trailer to your place? Oh, that's even dumber. I was watching this video of this guy on YouTube, and he's having work done to his house. And he's like a gun YouTuber, so he's got like tons of guns in his house. And he was saying that one of the workers had apparently forgot his cell phone at his house and went back to get it, but decided the best time of day to do that would be 10 o'clock at night. And rather than showing up to his house, knocking on his door and being like, hey man, I forgot my cell phone in your backyard, can I go back there and grab it real quick? The dude just decides to like go into this guy's backyard at 10 o'clock unannounced.
Shoot.
So
I didn't mean that as a pun.
no, I know. So like the YouTuber dude saw somebody poking around his backyard at 10 o'clock at night with a flashlight, and he was on, and he did what any normal logical human being would do, went and grabbed his gun and went out there and confronted the dude. And he's like, this guy's lucky that I'm not some like asshole that's just looking for someone to shoot, and I actually wanted to figure out what was going on before I decided to start shooting into the darkness. It was like random. I mean, he's in Texas. It's like, bro, you can't do that in Texas. People will just shoot you. What are you doing? And he said he ended up chewing the guy out for like 30 minutes before he left.
I should hope so. Nearly got himself shot.
Yeah. He's like, that's what he said. He was like, I was chewing the guy out. I was like, I could have just shot you dead right here.
And he probably went back to his boss the next day and said, that guy nearly shot me.
I'm sure the dude probably called his boss and was all like, hey, you're going to need to tell this guy not to come to the house anymore. Like,
Nothing after hours.
I would just say send somebody else. Be like, I don't want you to fire this guy because it's an honest mistake, but that's a pretty simple one to me. Why wouldn't you just knock on the guy's door? Super simple request. Hey, I was here working on your house earlier and I forgot my cell phone. Can I go look for it in your backyard? Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah, that would have been no problem.
For like a 30-second conversation, and then you wouldn't have gotten shot. Or at the very least, you wouldn't have got a gun pulled on you, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He didn't get shot to begin with, but...
This morning I was in my kitchen in my nightgown and robe. Well, no, I didn't even have my robe on. And I saw some movement out in my yard. And I ran and got my robe on and then looked back out the window, and it was my next door neighbor. He was
in your
weed
yard?
eating the... Well, yeah, he was weed eating the back side of his fence is what he was doing. And I don't care if they do that, you know, I was just glad he didn't come to the door.
That's true.
But they come over every once in a while and look for their cat, who likes to get in my shop building and get locked in there. Stuff like that. I am not getting any dings. I don't know why. I'm getting things clean, but they're not dinging. Maybe I'm not getting them as clean as I thought I was.
When you mouse over them and you see that little progress bar on the top left, go that it's all empty?
No, because I guess the whole thing is one piece. Because it says 13% cleaned.
Well, that's overall.
Well, yeah.
The number in the middle is overall. You're looking at the white bar underneath the name.
Okay. Well, it looks like it's about 30%. I don't know how much. Maybe it's a big piece.
Is it the pedestal thing?
Yeah, well, it's the floor underneath the pedestal.
Oh, well, it probably goes all the way to the outside.
It might. Because I'm just doing I'm starting at the middle and working outwards is what I'm doing.
Ah, gotcha. So, Two Talon, do you want to elaborate more on this game a little bit? Also, no is a valid answer. Man, this building is getting bright on the outside. Holy cow.
The inside looks like the inside of a swimming pool right now. It's that aqua blue color.
Yeah, there's a lot of that out here, but there seems to be a little more gold on the outside. But like the top of it has a lot of aqua blue. I don't know if you saw or not, Mom, but I finished that Zelda Metroid randomizer this morning that I was working on.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I figured you might, but I wasn't watching, of course.
Yeah. The puzzle exploration game with a little bit of story. So it's a puzzle game.
Sounds interesting. Sounds like something I might like.
Well worth the $0 that it costs. Fair enough. Do you have Epic on your computer, Mom?
Uh, I think so.
Okay. They want to check after this, after we're done playing tonight, and see if it's on there. So you can at least
So
add
what?
it to your account.
So what's the name of the game? I didn't catch that.
Yeah. Put the name of the game again. I remember he put it on there. I forgot what it was. It's like Submerged Hidden Treasure. Normally it's $30, but it's on sale for 0 right now. Well, hell, it can't beat that. I'll buy that for no dollars.
I'll splurge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Submerged Hidden Depths.
Let me write that down.
When we're done streaming, I'll help you make sure you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I helped you get an Epic account so that you could get some of their free games because they usually have one game per week that's just complete.
Well, I don't check it that often, but I know there's something on there that starts with an E, so it's probably that.
I don't check it that often either. There have been times that somebody's like, "Oh man, I'm so glad I got this game on Epic for free last week," and I'm like, "Why didn't you tell me?"
Yeah, really. Too late now.
Dude, I've gotten games on Epic for free that I already own on Steam. It's like, well, why not have it in 2 places? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to October because I've got a couple of scary games I'm gonna. One of which I know you'll want to watch.
You talking to me?
Yep.
Alrighty.
I know generally you're not into scary games, but I know you'll want to watch this one.
Okay. All right, I think I've got the central area done. It's probably not spotless, though.
Alien Isolation? No, it's not Alien Isolation. That part's done. Oh. Don't worry, you'll enjoy it. You tell him. It won't be Alien Isolation, but it'll be fun regardless. It's a game I've already beaten, like, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 times, I think. But I've never played it on Twitch, and I've never put it on YouTube. And this is like a modded version. Better graphics and stuff.
Speaking of which, you going to try 7 days one of these times?
I need to.
I think you'd really like it now. It's changed so much from what it used to be. I'm even enjoying killing zombies now.
That's a shock.
Question.
Yep.
Can you join a stream from my end?
What do you mean?
Because I've got a really good world that I'm playing in 7 days, and I was wondering if you could join me and we stream it. Or does it work that way?
Oh, that doesn't matter.
One thing about it, you wouldn't be short on resources. I racked up the resources while I was not fighting zombies.
Perfect. You hate the hordes in that game?
Well, you can set the hordes to whatever level you want. Really, it's like I said, I was playing without any zombies at all there for quite a while, and then decided to get brave, turned them on, and I think now I've got 10 zombies on, and that's it. Which means that at any one time there can be up to 10 zombies. But then as you kill one, you can get another one.
Yeah, of course.
Replace it.
I don't hardly remember anything about the game, honestly. It's been so long.
Well, it was very primitive compared to what it is now. Because I remember watching you play it. I forget who you were playing with. Was it Skid?
No, I think I was playing with Anza.
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm pretty confident it was not Skid. Somebody else.
Could have been Creed, maybe.
I honestly
seems
don't
like-
remember.
Seems like you played it with like 2 or 3 guys at one point.
I may have, yeah. But we're probably talking like
Oh gosh.
5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I did last year. If somebody asked me when I started playing Red Dead Redemption, Hey,
Where are you going?
I'm still working on the front.
Oh, just saw you run past.
Yeah, when you're done right there, you should come out and look at the outside.
Okay.
I've only really got this one side of it, but it's almost complete.
Well, I'll come out and look. In there.
Yep, I just got this little entryway to finish, and
Yeah.
front will be done.
I was going to talk to you this afternoon and I forgot about it. I was going to get us a map in Viscera
Yeah?
set up and I forgot.
You already get it?
I've got one, but I don't, if you don't already have that one, you might want to use one you've already got. I don't know.
They're pretty fast for me to do, so if we end up needing to do one, I'll go grab that one.
Okay, well, I'll have to get
Have
off
to go
of this and figure out what it is.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, but like Viscera maps take me like a minute.
Okay.
They're super bad. That being said, we've been streaming for almost an hour and we're only 25%.
So it may be a moot point.
Yeah, we may not need it, but it would be add it to the list and do it next time.
Well, this one that I'm talking about, which I can't remember the name of right now, has a little bit of all of the others in it.
A little sci-fi, a little...
Well, it's a compilation of all of, well, not all, but a bunch of the other maps.
Who made it?
I think
Janitor?
it was a janitor. Yeah, I think. I'll have to remember not to use my saved game. Because I was getting close to done with it. And then I ran into the one that has the center propeller thing that floats you up in the air.
Oh, yeah.
And that's really hard to do one person. You really need at least two to do that.
Yeah, super complicated. I remember we did that with 3 people, and even then it was confusing.
Yeah.
I haven't heard much from the Viscera devs recently, but honestly, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah, usually means they're busy.
Well, if they were talking a lot about it, it would either mean that they're getting close to being done, or they're going to. Well, I don't want them to abandon it, so...
Definitely.
I'd rather not hear anything, you know?
Well, even if they had to quit working on it for something else, if they just leave it alone and, let janitor and whoever do their thing.
Yeah, exactly. Just
it would be okay.
don't worry about the original game right now. Just
Yeah,
Work on the
the
port.
yeah. Ding. Okay.
I went into Powerwash's Discord for a few minutes today, and I saw somebody was like, "Y'all should team up with the Viscera devs and do some combination style game." So
Well, it
obviously
might
we're not the only ones.
that like the two games. Yeah,
Yeah.
it might work. I don't know. I mean, they're both cleaning games, basically.
Yep.
Probably have a lot of the same mechanics.
Oh, I'm sure. There's also a lot of crossover in the fan base.
Yeah.
It's also going to be great because eventually, uh, once the Power Wash people decide that they don't want to work on this game anymore, they want to do something else. They should just release a map build.
A
Like here,
what?
a map builder.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like here's all the stuff we used in the game, and here's how to put dirt on everything, and just make whatever you want. And someone could come across and build essentially the entire town as one giant map.
Well, is there a workshop for on Steam for this?
I don't think so. I don't think they currently support player created content.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's like they hate the idea or anything. It's like they have to implement functionality.
Yeah, and as long as they're still working on it, they probably would just as soon other people left it alone.
Yeah. Let us work on it for a while by ourselves, and then when we get tired of it, our last update will be like, "Hey, here's how you do it."
Yeah. I was just thinking how they would do it. I mean, would it be basically power wash with blood and gore? Or would it be like having something in viscera that requires a power washer to clean it? Could
Yes.
be either one.
Yeah. Yes. Well, the problem with the power washer in Viscera is if there's still chunks around, the power washer would need to push the chunks, and then of course you would just make everything dirty again.
Yeah, that's true.
So there would need to be some kind of system in place to where you would use your power washer kind of like the lightning gun.
Yeah. And maybe it would be the last thing that you would use after you'd already cleaned up everything else.
Yeah.
Or that might be something that you'd have to figure out for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Make a level with no mops.
Yeah.
You know, the game doesn't give you a mop, and so you have to figure out, well, I've got a power washer, so I can clean up all the blood and dirt that way.
Yeah. Might be fun.
I'm sure someone will, if they eventually let you make your own levels, I'm sure someone will figure out a way to change the color of the dirt in this game to red, and then they could just splatter blood all over.
Yeah. Seems like a simple mod.
Yeah, just color change essentially. Well, there's multiple different kinds of dirt in this game because there's like the brown dirt and the green dirt and the white dirt.
Yeah.
So they could still have regular dirt. Like you'd leave the brown dirt alone and change the green dirt to red. And boom, there's your blood. I don't know how the game's created, but that seems like a relatively easy.
Uh-huh.
And I was having I don't know the best way to word this, a condescending email conversation back and forth with another IT group. I was trying to get something working and it wasn't working. So I emailed their support people and was all like, okay, look, this is what I'm doing. And this is what's happening. And at first they were like, all right, try this, try that. I would try it, and then I'd send them back what happened. Like, well, that didn't do it, and this, that, and the other. And we had a couple of conversations that were totally fine back and forth like that for a while. And then I was like, I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. I really need to get this fixed as soon as I can. Like, what am I doing wrong? And the guy responded back with the politically correct way of saying you're not following the steps properly. And I was like, okay, look, write down all the steps, one at a time, in a list, and I will follow your directions to a T and do exactly what you say and send you the results. And he was like, okay, here, do this. So I did everything he said. It didn't work. So I sent him back like screenshots of everything at each step. I'm like, I'm not going to have this guy throw this back in my face. I'm going to send him screenshots of it.
Yeah.
So I sent him a whole bunch of screenshots, and I was like, look, it's still not working. What's wrong? Like, help me fix this. I'm not saying you're an idiot. I'm saying it's not working. Help me. And he responded back with, obviously you missed one of the steps. I'm going to need more proof that this is happening properly. I was all like, alright, smartass. You want to... Essentially, I was all like, you want to fucking play? Let's do this. So, I started up my video recording software that I used to use for YouTube. And I just recorded myself doing everything. I was like, reboot server, like, do these steps, reboot server, do these steps, reboot server. Try these things, check this menu system, reinstall the software, see it's doing the error message again. Check it over here, it doesn't work. Check it over there, it says it doesn't work here either. Fraps? No, not that old, Jesus. I haven't used Fraps in like a decade. No, actually good I have good recording software. And I did everything and just, I sent him like one more email with like 20 screenshots on it of every single step. I detailed everything like I was talking to a 5-year-old. I sent him the YouTube video and I explained to him how YouTube works. Like, you can pause this video and move it slowly, one screen at a time. Like, if the text is flying by too quickly, this is how you slow it down.
Like, you're going to call me an idiot. I'll call you one.
Yeah. And I sent him all that a little while ago. And then at the end of the email, I'm like, I really need some assistance with this. I would be, you know, I'd be very thankful if you could help me get this situation corrected because it's an issue. And then I put in there, also, if this is starting to get out of your area of expertise, please feel free to escalate it to a higher level technician than yourself. Thank you.
Ooh,
I'm
burn.
like if you're gonna be a jerk to me, man, I can be a jerk right back.